In this course, you'll take the role of the new HR director at a large factory. A recent labor assessment of your factory found that workers were required to take 12-hour shifts and work 10 days in a row. One of your key customers is asking your company what steps you're taking to reduce working hours. Long hours may be common, but that doesn't mean they're good for business. This is true even if workers don't complain and they say they want to work more hours to earn more. Surveys of workers show that workers accept long hours because they feel their basic salary isn't enough. But the surveys also show that working long hours is bad for their private life and their health. Based on these results, what effect would you expect to see from reducing working hours? This lesson will help you to understand the key elements of a working hours management system, use key performance indicator data to measure performance, and develop action plans to reduce working hours and days. Claire was Shining Appliance's factory HR director. She's been looking into how the company is managing working hours. Claire's working with Dave, the production manager, to track how many hours employees are actually working. She's concerned that management is only focused on getting orders out on time, and the factory doesn't have a system for limiting hours. On top of that, Shining Appliance's biggest customer, Mixit, will be coming to visit in a few weeks for a social responsibility audit. What action do you think Claire should take next? Propose the factory hire more workers, so current workers aren't working so long. Ask the sales team to request a postponement of the audit. Make sure Alex, the factory manager, is committed to reducing hours and will work with her to develop a working hours management system. Let's say you're the HR manager at a factory. A worker's come to ask about a pay issue. She was paid for 240 hours of work last month. But she added up the hours from her punch card and found that she'd worked 270 hours. So there are 30 hours missing from her paycheck. Your colleague in HR explains that workers are paid based on the official schedule, not the clock-in, clock-out records. Workers sometimes forget, or they clock in too early and go to breakfast, or stay behind and clock out late. So the factory uses the official schedule to avoid overpaying. Which system should the factory use to record working hours?